you're new to comics, welcome. And if you ever walked into a comic shop, stared at a wall of books, and thought, yeah, I have no idea where to start, you're not alone. Believe it or not, that's actually one of the biggest barriers for new readers. So today, I'm breaking down 5 beginner-friendly trades that you can pick up, read start to finish, and enjoy without needing another reading order, a wiki page, or 20 years of comic history. And everything in this list is something I own, I read, and I will hand to a new beginner reading with no hesitation. These are all trade paperbacks, meaning you're getting a complete story or a clean jumping on point in one book. Let's get into it. This is one of the most recommended comics of all time, and for good reason. Batman Year One strips Batman down to its absolute basics. No Justice League, no multiverse, no crossover events, just Bruce Wayne figuring out how to be Batman and Jim Gordon trying to survive Gotham City. Beginner-friendly reasons, it's an origin story. Another one is very grounded and realistic. And last but not least, it's short, focused, and easy to follow. If you like crime dramas, detective stories, or even just movies like The Batman, this book feels familiar in the best way. This book I give to people who say, I think Batman is cool, but comics feel intimidating. This is a recommendation for you. Next up, this one surprises a lot of people. If you grew up with Transformers but never read the comics, this is the perfect starting point. Transformers Volume 1 is a clean #1, modern storytelling, and you don't know anything beyond robots in disguise. This one's written by one of my faves, Daniel Warren Johnson. Reasons why this one works for beginners: massive name recognition, clear starting point, reads like a blockbuster movie, and this great balance of action and character. Transformers Volume 1 is the kind of book that pull in people that don't normally read comic books, especially if they're a fan of the franchise. Now, pick number 3, I might get some heat for this, but to me, this is one of my favorite Spider-Man stories. And I'm going to recommend it because if you love Spider-Man, you'll relate to this, you'll like this one. And it's short, it gets you into comics, and that's what we want to do. We want to get readers into reading comics, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do Ultimate Spider-Man by Jonathan Hickman. Of course, a part of the Ultimate universe, whatever they had just recently going on. So it's more of a modern Spider-Man going on. This version of Spider-Man does something very different. Peter Parker is already grown up, he's married, and he has kids. And he's just now becoming Spider-Man. Just now. Why this one is incredible for new readers? It's a brand new universe. Also, issue #1 energy is heavy because this one is a banger. No continuity baggage and extremely character driven. You'll see Peter Parker like you've never seen him before. You don't technically need to know Spider-Man history to enjoy this one, and that's okay because this is Peter figuring things out at the same time you are. If you ever loved Spider-Man and you felt overwhelmed about where to jump in, where to start, this book is basically made for you. Just start it. Now for the people who say, I don't think I'm into superheroes. Middlewest is a complete self-contained story, all in one book, no shared universe, no spin-offs, just a beginning, middle, and an end. It's a fantasy coming-of-age story about family, anger, growing up, and learning how to deal with emotions you don't fully understand yet. Why it's perfect for beginners? One complete story, emotionally driven, and it reads like a novel. If you want a comic that feels like you're sitting down with a really good book, this one is definitely it. This is one of the best modern DC jumping on points, period. Nightwing Leaping into Light is fun, it's hopeful, it's visually incredible with the art by Bruno Redondo. You don't need deep Bat family knowledge of it to read it, and the book tells you everything you need to know. This was my introduction to Dick Grayson and Nightwing, and bar none, is my favorite book I've read this year. And I'm talking about the DC Compact right now. If you want me to get the trade, like the Omni out, we can get the Omni out. But as far as the DC Compact, is all you'll need. Enjoy. Why beginners will love it is a clear jump on issue, incredible visual storytelling, and this light character focused tone. You will fall in love with Nightwing. If you want a superhero book that feels good, this is the one. All 5 of these are available in trade paperback, easy to find and easy to get started. But the biggest thing I want to say is this: There's no wrong way to get into comics. Start with characters you recognize, start with art that you enjoy, and start with the art that catches your eye. Start with a story that sounds cool. Just start. If you want part 2, manga starters, indie only picks, or what to read after these, let me know in the comments below. And if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about enjoying comics without all the gatekeeping. I'm your boy Willie B. Peace.